Mikayla Savage with your news briefing. Novak Djokovic is hoping a positive PCR test result from December will allow him to stay in Australia. Federal court proceedings will resume tomorrow as the tennis star attempts to fight the Border Force's cancellation of his visa. Court documents show he was granted an exemption on the grounds he'd returned a positive COVID test on December 16. The next day, he posted images on social media of him at a Serbian government ceremony, shaking hands and not wearing a mask, although it's unclear when the photos were taken. Fans and family are continuing to show their support for the world number one here in Australia and over in Serbia. There are concerns about childcare being impacted by COVID, with about 400 centres around the country closed because of a lack of staff. Early Learning and Care Council of Australia CEO Elizabeth Deeth has told Seven it has a huge impact on families.
Every 300 services closed, more than 30,000 families impacted, unable to work potentially because their children can't attend early childhood.
More than 116,000 people tested positive to COVID yesterday, with 24 people dying with the virus. Most of the new infections were recorded in New South Wales and Victoria. The Mary River in Queensland is experiencing major flooding after unrelenting rainfall overnight. It's expected to peak in Maryborough at a level of at least 9 metres this morning. And the federal government is investing more than $63 million into research into the world's rarest forms of cancer and disease.
Live music returns in 2022 with Concert in the Clouds, a unique music event with no queues or last-minute cancellations. Concert in the Clouds, exclusively on Listener.
England needs 358 runs to win the fourth Ashes test at the SCG. Usman Khawaja notching up his second century for the Aussies yesterday. He's hoping his stellar performance will be enough to get him into the squad for Hobart. Meantime, the Women's National Cricket League was supposed to kick off today, but the first match between the New South Wales Breakers and the ACT Meteors has been postponed thanks to several COVID cases in the Meteors camp. And Aussie world number one Ash Barty will step out onto centre court tonight for the final of the Adelaide International, with just over a week to go until the Aussie Open starts in Melbourne.
Selling the family home. Enjoy for you first.
This is SAFM weather.
Partly cloudy for today with a max of 27 degrees. We're dropping to 12 tonight, then a warm 30 to start the working week tomorrow. Partly cloudy and 27 on Tuesday. The Listener app is the new home of your local news. Join now to listen live or on demand.
This